Bitwa się rozpoczyna.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Aaron here. We are in the Öland, the Tier 6 Premium Pan-European Destroyer, and this is our first game in the ship. Let's get a good one. As always, stats and commander guide at the end. We're running the Torp Commander. You can run the Gun Commander. And I have a feeling I'm going to like this ship. Like we said, this is my first game, so still need to get a feel for the old girl. Let's test. Maneuverability isn't bad. We're running propulsion, concealments, and aiming systems. You could switch that out for AA if you're going to be spec'd with a carrier. Very good torpedoes, very fast torpedoes, very good guns. Like I said, this is my first game, but we've played the Scone, and this ship is just a better Scone, in my opinion. We're going to lead him a bit early and then cut it in, because I have a feeling he's going to turn in. We're going to try and get the cap. As always, that is your job as a destroyer. So we know something is... I think something is closer than the Tennessee. Maybe. Öland, Kid, New Orleans. I think I actually turned out. Interesting. Not really worried about Kid Torps. Okay, so no. That's the Tennessee's the closest ship. So this cap is ours. We're gonna get this continually sending out Torps. Torps don't do the most damage, but if you can catch a flood and then open water gunboat of fire. No smokes on these, like we said. It's basic. This is just basically a pay-to-win Scone or Skane, the Tier 6 Pan-European, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully he overturns. Good turn. 70-second reload on these Torps without any further reload from the commander. We're running like a little mixed hybrid build here. It's maybe not the most effective, but it should be a pretty good build for accomplishing everything, if you're not in a division. Let's see what we get here. We're going to send one rack and then maybe another. This guy's sailing pretty broadside.
I need help.
Let's go ahead and open water gunboat. Like I said, hopefully we get a flood. Maybe not the best idea with a York closing in, but we can go dark at any time. Okay, 2 torp hits and a flood. We led the next set of torps a little bit further, but he turned completely out, so... Now, in the meantime, we're going to try and get a fire. Are we not leading correctly? There we go. Give us a fire, give us a fire. Gonna go ahead and use our heal and then stop shooting. I'm not sure what our battleships are doing. Actually, I have no idea what our battleships are doing. Of course he gets a fire. Gotta love that. I wasn't paying attention to the minimap and didn't realize that my battleships fucked off don't know why to that position. Maybe they thought we had this side under control, and we're getting railed as a result. Like, this York should not have been able to push this far in. So that was a slight mistake on my part, but we're gonna just hang out here. I don't really like hanging out on the flank, but this is our only play for the moment. Open water gunboating is always a risk, and we definitely took that risk there. We're gonna shoot again here just to get the resets because our team doesn't want to pay attention to the mini-map. The New Orleans was. Make sure. Let's see if we can get full resets here. Pay attention to the cap. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Doładowanie silnika wyłączone.
It's actually kind of pissing me off how the RNG that this York is getting, shells landing continually on top of me. But that is one of the detriments of this boat. We might show this replay of, just move up. Move up. Why is everyone playing at 40,000 kilometers? And now that I mentioned everyone, you know, like no battleship support, literally everyone comes over here. Oh boy. Well, let's use our last heal. The heal isn't the best, so open water gunboating the entire time is not going to be your best play. As you saw, we lost just about over half of our health. You know, almost 2/3 of our health there, but with the heals, we're around half health. We are now located, and we saw the kid open water gunboating there, so we know that he's relatively close. Right now, we're just going to try and throw these out here and maybe get some hits. If our twist and track shifts, then we'll know the kid is coming, and we'll have to turn around. Because of maybe a slight mistake on my part, we can't really be that aggressive anymore, so we're designated to a long range spammer per se. For, you know, you only have 10-7 range, as well as a torp boat. But let's throw these torps here. We also probably need to start making our way back to the B cap because our team is, like we said, they positioned initially in between B and A, and now they're nowhere to be found. Anywhere else except for A. So, like I said, while I appreciate them coming back, if we would have taken A right off the bat, not allowed that York to get those shots off, then we would be doing a lot better. But such is the life solo. You can't, you know, nobody wants to communicate. I mean, I'm in a party right now because I don't want any audio on stream, even though I don't think it works. Play that last one. Looks like he's burning. It looks like he put it out. No, he's still flooding. Yeah, this is part of the problem with these torps is there's just... We're launching at Twist and Track Kid here and maybe even Tennessee. Yeah. Good news. The good thing about long-range torps is if you miss the target in front of you, you sometimes hit the target behind you, as we have with the gearing in the past. Doesn't look like the kid's even in the cap right now, but we are located, so we do know we are closest. Go ahead and throw that out there. My trigger finger is itching to shoot, but the right play here is just to let our 4 ships over here not shoot. Hopefully we get lucky with those torps. The problem with these torps, though, is they don't do enough damage. Okay, good work, guys, but we've given up the middle, so we have a lot of these, like, I have no idea why a German battleship is the furthest ship in the back right now. Now, I don't know what happened during his game, but I'm guessing that he could have maybe positioned slightly better. But that's okay. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We're still got 2 caps. Our New Orleans, I think our New Orleans is over here, but he's probably going to go down because he's, you know, he's getting triple teamed. The kid is right here, but the kid isn't really a torp threat to our team. We are going to throw a set of torps at him, though, and then maybe head to B. As soon as our twist and track shifts, we'll know that the other Öland is the closest ship, and that I don't know his health, so that's going to be a problem. The kid is in that little pocket there. Okay, so now we're still located, but the Öland might have just come out this way. I need to do a video on battleship play because it just bugs me when battleships are full health with 6 minutes left to go in a match and you're down 4 ships and 2 caps now. Like, granted, we could have stayed and maybe fought this cap here, but it looks like our cruisers are finally pushing. So we gotta get out of here. What this told me is the closest ship is now... He might be right... No, there's the kid. Okay. Oh, so it's the Öland in the cap. No, okay, the kid left the cap, and now they're taking it back. That's fine. Good deal, good deal. Any torps on him? No. Alright, there we go, Scharnhorst. That a boy. Get in the fight, bud. What are the odds he sails in a straight line again? Alright. One of the things I did notice with this boat is it does not have the best speed. We're going to try here. We need to do something. We're down a lot, so we need to maybe save our battleship some help. We do have torps at him. We probably should have torped the Mutsu and then shot the New Mexico. But this guy's going to sail in a straight line, which is just... good shots by that guy. Wasn't paying attention to that. Something you never do in a battleship is sail in a straight line. You'll see people like on Facebook like, why am I getting torped? Well, you're sailing in a continual straight line. Like we said, we're limited now because this New Orleans is not going to let up. He knows that he has to take me off the board. He's in a division, but now we have no caps, no position, and yeah, well, that's how you lose games. You gotta be joking me, my dude. Well, let's see if we can bait these,
Zniszczyliśmy wrogi pancernik.
We can kill the New Orleans, and then...
Capture that area.
Boys, we're not gonna... I don't think we can win on caps right now. Can't have a fire burning. We can get this Öland off the board. I need you guys to hit those shots, though. We almost guessed that correctly. Oh, did we get him? Nope. We're dead. GG. Yep. Yeah, he was full health and we were half health, so our mistake at the end may have cost us that. Are you gonna hit your shots, dude? If you guys can push now, I mean... Just not hitting your shots. If he gets his damage con back, he'll survive. Hit one shot. Good work. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good first game. Like I said, you know, 1 solo cap, 6 defend, 9 torp hits, only 6 floods, 77 gun hits with 1 fire. Like we said, we did make a mistake at A. We didn't really realize our battleships were in the back. But unfortunately, our team played this game very passive, and this is what happens when you play passive. You lose the game. All of our team was stacked up here in the middle, and like I said, I should have realized that a tad bit sooner. But I'm really hoping they can pull it off. I mean, there's still time. This kid keeps open watering? I mean, this Dallas should absolutely wreck him. No, Scharnhorst needs to go against this... Scharnhorst, just go straight at this Tennessee, dude. That should be game. Kid has a heal. If he's smart, he's still shooting. I don't know, man. It'll be close. It'll be close. The division played it well. They got a little crossfire, and like I said, the Öland had more health than me. These guys need to be literally just YOLOing in. Oh, that looks like a good shot. Oh, dude, that dispersion is tragic. Still a minute left, and the enemy team is... This kid just doesn't... I like the aggressiveness, but he just doesn't understand that all he has to do is hide to win. That kind of bugs me, and then this Scharnhorst, who's full health. We're going to leave that game. That's going to be a loss. We will go over the ship stats, though. First of all, this is our commander. This is what we're running. Stig, so keep these in mind. We've got the torpedo speed. Look at me now. We don't want fragile threat, as we mentioned with the scone, whatever you want to say. We switched to perceptive instead of the reload time. You don't really need that much in terms of your reload time. And there's a nice little thumbnail picture for it. I might steal that, but perceptive to decrease damage and increase torpedo detectability. Sheltered arms to prevent those modules. Also, this is just... we might actually switch to this, but I don't want to lose anything from my guns, and that's also why I'm not choosing subsurface venture. 10% isn't really that much, but the only reason that this ship is... I can run this as like a super hybrid build is because it has a low base reload at 2.5 seconds. And then, of course, unstoppable. Sims and Bay for concealment, as you don't have any smoke. Your consumables are engine boost, heal, and defensive AA. There's a defeat. Before we look at the stats, let's look at how we did. No surprise there. 1,500 would have been 2,200 on a win. Well played to that guy, and I guess that guy. It's just frustrating seeing the match fold, and that should have been a win, if I'm being completely honest. But GG to the enemy team. They did what needed to be done in order to win, and sometimes all you have to do is literally just not be a potato, and you will win matches. But focusing all your ships on one side, giving up capture points, is a surefire way to lose. Now, could we have had more health from our engagement, disengaged a little bit sooner, and potentially won our engagement and survived? Possibly, but again, it's hard to place 99% of the blame on me when we're scoring first on the leaderboard. And finally, the stats of the Öland. Survivability, you saw it on screen, 16,000, nearly 400 there. Artillery, 2x2, 120s, 710, or 10-7, I'm dyslexic, numberplexic, or dyscalculia, I think it's called. 10-7 firing range, 2.5 reload, which just makes this thing a pay-to-win scone, if I'm being honest. If you got $60 or $50, whatever, I would definitely buy it. 180 time is just irrelevant there. Torpedoes, 2x3. 70 second reload, like we saw. 10,000 max damage, but I don't think I've ever gotten that, but maybe once. I think I got it once in that against the nose of that Mutsu or whatever it was. 12-kilometer range, which is nice, and 80 knot speed. That is pretty good. AA defense is average, but I've found that it's only the up-close AA, as you can see, the 2.5 and 3.5 Bofors there with your main guns serving dual purpose. I don't know if they... I need to ask this question if they work... Like, if you're... For example, if you're shooting at a target, do they work as... Does that take away from your AA? I don't know. It should in real life, obviously, but I don't know if it does in the game. Maneuverability, 36 knot speed, which is... This is the only drawback from the ship, besides not having smoke and lower HP, is your speed. You're a little bit slower, or you're not as fast as some other destroyers, which leads to battleships, as you saw in that York with the God tier aim, hitting more shots than normal. So sometimes if you brake check like we did a few times in turn, then you can dodge. Detectability 5-3, and yeah. Armor, your destroyer overview, reloader, powerful AA, and rapid reload. I hate these because rapid reload, does it have that for the scone? It does. Okay. Well, it's just I feel like they pick and choose whatever overview things they want, but that is the ship. That's my build. That was my first game, so we're gonna get some more games in here, maybe some better replays, but nice little first look. I don't like going back and just playing the ship 30 times and getting my best game. I like giving you guys a fair and honest review, especially when you guys are spending money. As you guys know, Wargaming gives me these ships for free to showcase, to test, more so to showcase. We give our feedback, but it's very rarely listened to. It is sometimes, but on average, it's really not. And yeah, that's the review. That's the ship. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What I was going to say is I don't really go back and edit these videos. Peak did a really good job on this one in an honest review, but I just... And Durka does as well, but I just don't like edited videos because it sometimes gives a false impression. If I really like a ship or really hate a ship and I go back and edit that into the video, I can persuade you a little bit more to like the video or to favorite me. And I just like giving you guys a replay. This was all done live, and yeah, there you have it. Like, subscribe, comment down below. For replay purposes, Ron out. Peace.